They were a little nervous. I don't know if they'd admit it, but they looked a little nervous.
That's off of Crochet to second base and through. It should be.
A lot of text messages about how well their team is playing.
Wanted to left, base hit. Ready to roll. Line to left, more opposite field power.
The Mets outfield playing a little bit shallow.
As this floated to left center field, it's a long way to go, and Keith got it over both of them to the wall. Colt Keith, massive strength. 25. 1-2. Rolled to first and through. It's a base hit.
Looked right into the sun with his glasses.
Into center field. That's down for a big. That version of pro golf. Left side for Keith and down for Colt Keith. And a bobble in left field by Reynolds leads to a play at third. Chapman has grabbed a ball on the ground, first base side. Tellez smothers it, tries to throw, not in time. It's close to illegal defense, as you're going to see. Keith flares it out towards center field. That's down for a base hit.
That Twins infield, should it be hit on the ground?
The 2-2. Ground ball and a base hit into right field. Colt Keith stands the base runners with a bunt. Unlikely. Line drive, base hit into right field. Torkelson's being waved around third. Up with the ball is Wallner. Throw to the plate, up the line, not in time.
I had a microphone in my hand.
Yeah. To first base, and this will be a base hit. Spectacular day for baseball. Thrilling game continues. Colt Keith into left field.
He's a friend of the game.
He really is a friend of the game. That's a good way to put it. Colt Keith over second into right. Caption. 3-2. Vierling runs again. Keith bashes it right center field. This is going a long way. On a hop, off the wall. Colt drills this ball. Here comes Vierling.
Seem to be seeing the ball a lot better.
In the air, shallow left field. Rocchio goes out, and that falls.
Left side of the diamond.
Up the middle, into right center field for Colt Keith. Carpenter scores.
Current with the backspin on it, you got to really anticipate where it goes. Oh, look.
Hot shot to first off the glove of Singleton.
Start the game.
He's been wiped out all week by a bug. There's a shot into left, waited on the knuckle curve and hit it hard. Colt Keith is just going to leg out a double.
Orange on, we got white on.
Hey, I'm with you, but if
3-2, there it is, swinging bunt, third base side. Save, first
the
base.
whole point. It may be the best you're going to see.
Colt Keith in the air, left center field, and that is a base hit.
Hands in and barreled it.
On the ground, past Walker, into right, Colt Keith. That is run number 6. Skubal-Steens would be awesome. Ground ball, third base side. Suarez on his way in. He's got no shot, 2 for Keith. On the ground, left side, get on base. Leadoff single for. Pick the stick. Obviously top of mind. First pitch, Colt Keith. There's a base hit.
he said.
Did you really?
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Colt Keith rips another baseball. He had the 4-hit day of Ira Flagstead. On the ground, off the bag, Colt Keith is 3 for 3. Pinball wizard.
He judged it and said, oh, that's over my head. I got to go.
Yeah, Isbell's dress blues got a little dirty, and there is a base hit and an RBI for. That ball's ripped to right field and down. Colt Keith.
It wears down. I mean, now, again, he's confident.
Yeah, he
Look
is.
at this.
Opposite way, tracing the chalk toward the corner. He's on his way to second base. 1-2. On the ground, right side and through. Base hit. Riley a different look. Not maybe a major change or anything that'll stick. We'll see. Colt Keith drills this ball right field. There it is. Number 1, he says. towards second base, and a filthy hop. Colt Keith over his counter.
Swinging. Garcia throws the breaking ball because they're now swinging that first pitch.
Pop fly will drop down the left field line. Vierling's going to head to third and make it.
As a battery in the majors, at least. They've been down in AAA together. That to short. O'Neal Cruz can't make the play. Canna walk if you're just joining us. There's a dart to right field on a line and a dive by Abreu. He could not make the catch. If you ever wonder the definition of heartbreak, it's what happened to that fan.
The only player to suit up in every game for the Red Sox this year. High fly ball, deep right field. This is gone. Colt Keith.
One can get caught up, and you can get all the way around it, so to speak.
Line drive right field, and that'll fall.
You'll get a better one. You'll get one.
Serve to left. Winker charging, still coming, it's down. It's a base hit, and here comes the run, little bobble. Perez is home.
Against the Nationals. Swinging a line drive, base hit into right. Urshela's going to scoot over to third. Ortiz, our home plate umpire. Oh, pop fly into shallow center, and that's going to drop.
Lifted it into those Crawford boxes.
1-2 to Colt Keith. Line drive to left. Alvarez going back. Leaps up. It's off the wall. Extra bases for Colt Keith. That one bounces back into shallow left field. Throwing a lot of pitches, walking a lot of batters. It just leads to shortened starts. Line drive. Base hit into center field. Canna will stop at second base. That does matter. It's not a high strikeout rate. Little pop fly into left field, and it leads to hits like that. Guy standing at home plate. Fly ball right field. This one's deep. This one's got a chance, and gone.
Totally block it out.
Yeah, I played my third start in the big leagues last year was versus the Braves.
Wow. 10 years. It's going to be all of your phrases that you said. Throw not in time. A change up, a big part of it as Keith is down 1-2. And that's off the mound to shortstop. A weird hop to DeYoung. Safe!
Thunderstorms are just, they're so impressive the first time you see them.
That is into right center. It's a base hit and maybe something brewing. Oh my goodness, he's going to go for two. And he is in there and he's
take any chances. We're going to try to cut down any run.
In the air left field. Benintendi back at the track and the wall. This carries out of here.
In that shadow, in that chase area.
Into left field once again, Colt Keith. It's a wave around for Rogers, and he scores.
Think talent? Talons, yeah.
It's not worth your energy. In the air, short center field. Tommy Pham is in. Nobody's going to catch it. That's the way today has gone. Well,
into that game without the velocity
and just the stress on the arm. Stott at second. Oh my goodness, what a play! Were you ever there?
No.
Right side, base hit. 2 out, Colt Keith, who bounced out to Vasquez the first time. This is an opposite field base hit, and that shades of 1-2. Keith in the air, right center field. Buxton looks up, and this ball is going to ring off the wall and bounce over Buxton. Colt Keith on his way to third. He gets a stop sign there. Sean Jelly of the Giants, former SEC pitcher at 6'11", as that ball's drilled to right field. Colt Keith gives it a long ride, and it is gone. Way, way gone. Swinging and missing much against Maeda. Line drive left field. Colt Keith is.
That ball crushed deep, gone. Vierling, not a big lead. That ball's crushed right field deep. That ball's gone. Colt Keith.
Front of the slider.
Base hit into center field. How about that? Back to
some guys like their glove side, others their arm side.
Keith left side. That's a base knock. He waited till the last moment to decide. And Colt Keith in the air, center field. That's down, a base hit. It's 268, so we're talking more than 20 points. There's a chopper over the mound off of Williams. It redirects, and Ramirez won't.
Yeah.
Colt Keith on the longest hit streak of his career sends it to right field. Noel is back. It is gone. 6-2.
Supposed to pitch.
Keith, third base, side and through. It's a base knock for Colt. He rips this ball left center field. Man, oh man, is he swinging a hot bat. Colt Keith up the alleyway. He's thinking 3. Here he goes into third base.
He's got plenty of room to stand back, get the barrel.
Line drive to the gap in left center field. Tigers take the lead. Colt Keith cruises down to second.
I'm looking for what guys in our organization are going to be here when we win. Colt
Keith safe at first. Fly ball, right field, deep, and gone!
Riley Green. The lefties are just 11 for 77 against Yarborough this year. Make that 12 for 78.
Night, I mean, the ball went up in the air. He completely lost it and didn't see it until it left the ballpark.
I don't know that there's a more sizzling.
What did he know then? You know, and look at where he is now.
That ball's doused to right field. Colt Keith hammers it up and out. This could have easily spiraled downward for him this year, and he made sure the opposite happened. He smokes that ball into 3-2. Up the middle, off of Bybee, kicking to third, and Ramirez has no.
His feet and making a good strong throw.
It's our T-Mobile coverage cam, and there's a base hit for Colt Keith when he's in the on-deck circle, which is like such a basic. Well, there's a laser again for Colt Keith. He is just right field side. That's another hit. He got a
sweeper on the inside part of the plate to Colt Keith. I know that. That one.
Exactly wide. Down the line toward the corner. Off the sidewall and dying in short right field. And that means Beerling's coming home.
More important.
3-2 to Keith. That's whacked to right field.
Wow.
Lefty thunder. 7-2.
Pac-Man Space Invaders on your TV in your living room, change your life.
Colt Keith rips this ball into right field. That's a base hit.
It gets a little bit more exciting.
Colt Keith again.
It's a different story if it's good enough to where it kind of deceives you.
Man, did he hammer that ball into left. That's the first Tigers hit.
4 for 4 day, May 14th in Arizona. You can go back to that.
Hard hit on the ground. That's why exit velo matters. It was always fun and enjoyable. But at the end of that call, there's the opposite way again. Colt Keith just dumps it in. Can Colt Keith hit the ball in the air? It's on the ground to first and through past Raley. He snaps at that ball. Keith, a line drive to left. That's off of a Rosarena and down, trickling all the way to the warning track.
Level, it's not quite as windy.
Line drive, left field, base hit. Kowalski down the left field line.
Isn't that awesome?
It's great. Broken bat, base hit into left. Cole Fleming over there, the tremendous radio
He's
team.
getting a kick out of it.
And Colt Keith likes left on left, evidently, again. That ball's ripped into right center field. Baddoo will head for third. Colt Keith, oppo knock. 2-1. That's a line shot, and that's into right center field. Colt Keith.
7 innings of any of the first 4 games of the homestand. 3-2, fly ball to center field. Will it drop? It will. A base hit. Malloy around third. He will score in the time. Beautiful to have his son on his cleats. Ground ball, and that's going to get into left field and a base hit.
Have success nowadays.
Last start against Texas was a decent one. 5 innings, 4 hits, and an earned run. There's a line shot right back up the middle on a.
Help it see him. The Jazz cam.
Ripped, and that one's going to get into right field. one is towards the line in left. It's going to get down. It's a fair ball. And Keith going to second base.
2-2. Second base. That is a hot smash past Nico Horner. No, you weren't there on vacation or anything?
No.
0-2. That's a hit left side. Colt Keith. That looks a lot like what we saw in spring training. He wants second base, and he...
It's not normal to have a 92-mile-an-hour average fastball shot into left.
Has ever hit the center field scoreboard from home plate? And it was.
Another good at-bat for Colt Keith.
And well located, well executed.
That's a rocket into right field. Colt Keith, first pitch greeting. Here comes the throw to the plate.
8 strikeouts in 5 innings. Riley Green, 2 or more total bases. And an RBI needed from Zach McKinstry.
Coming back and catching the outside corner.
He charged this ball to center. Robert back at the track, at the wall. He lost his hat and didn't catch the ball. It's a wild trajectory for that baseball, watching from behind home as we are. And now Colt Keith deposits this ball into right field. 50th percentile major league hitter. Not that he is 50th percentile. Ground ball, it has pace into right center field, a base hit. Was to take an extra base, it would generally be him near the top of the list. That's tagged to right field and down. Rippling into the corner, Colt Keith sends a laser to right field. 1 is in. Keith wants 3. He'll take it. It's a left side. That's a knock. First to third again. Vierling is safe. Vierling at first, 3-2. Keith into right center field. That's a base hit. Guess what?
He goes back up on top to Colt Keith.
He came home quickly, and Keith pushes it out to left field. It's a strikeout category in terms of volume. This into right field is down for a base hit. Colt Keith. Nicely done. I mean, he waited out a
hits yesterday, and you know he was going through that stretch of 2 a day, and there he's off to another good.
Down the line. 2-2. Shot into left field. A base hit for Colt Keith. Last night, getting loose the righty. Line drive into left center. A base hit. Tying run is on to start the 7th inning.
And then eventually made it up to AAA Las Vegas. That ball lined to right field. It's a base hit for Colt Keith. He went with Baltimore, and it's 3 with Kansas City. This to left field is yet another base hit. And Colt Keith gets an RBI. Brown drops the ball. But there you see him kissing the baseball.
He had a good slider.
Yeah, he did. Little tap around front of the plate. And here comes Goodman, and he can't handle it.
Thinner air, maybe?
Yeah, hot and humid air used to be the one that would really go.
Off the bag! He hit it like a flipper in a pinball machine. Vierling to third. Nobody out. 3rd inning. That is through. Back-to-back 2 strikes.
Really to lay off that pitch and really hone in on trying to find something up like that.
Cruising, and I mean cruising into the 7th. Faced 1 batter over the minimum. This one will drop for Colt Keith.
You end up getting too big, knowing you're going to get a good pitch, and he just nice, short, quick stroke.
Base hit into right off the bat of Colt Keith.
The overall, from the catch to the transfer of the hand to the throw, he did everything you wanted to do there.
Colt Keith comes through into left field. Kowser's throw.
I would imagine he's probably going to work outside the zone to start with.
Oh, Colt Keith smokes this ball. Deep right field. Did he? Yes, he did. 2-run homer on the
figure to the next moment out when it comes.
Yeah, and that's all you can do. Here's a chopper past Reagans. He's got Witt behind him, and Bobby Witt Jr. is going to be late.
Important homer for Colton.
On one hop off the glove of Holiday into right.
Colt Keith smashes this ball into right field, and that's big-time trouble. It rolls around. He's on his way to third. Vierling scores. In the air, center field base hit. Here comes Riley. Throw to the plate. Feeling right now.
I feel good right now. I'm watching the boys play. Colt Keith get a knock up the middle there, get us going.
And to the lefty with Naylor.
There's a liner into right field, a base hit. Keith at the plate. Sends that one deep. That's on the barrel. That is way back there, and it is going to be off the base of the wall. Riley Green will be waved home. Throw comes in late. It is an RBI.